Happy Monday, everybody. We are back together with another video. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here. So we're going to be talking about this Trans Day of Visibility, which I believe happened over the weekend, something like that. I don't know. I didn't even know that this was really a thing. Did you?
No, I think it's after the shooting.
Yeah, it was definitely after the shooting in Nashville. Rest in peace to the people that actually lost their lives. But this whole trans thing is really gotten out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, growing up, did you ever think about your pronouns or the pronouns of other people? I think it was pretty clear, right? If you're a man, it's he, him. If you're a woman, it's she, her.
Yeah.
Now they got all these other weird pronouns now, like they, them. I don't know about you, but when I was actually in elementary school, they and them actually refers to more than one people.
Yeah.
I believe it's ridiculous that they're going down this route, that they want to change language like this. Now, you know, I'm actually studying Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a very gendered language.
Yeah, it does.
Extremely.
Yeah.
So, like, él means he. Ella means she. And even if you're not directly talking about a particular person's gender, even the words are gendered. Like la comida means food because it ends with an A and it has la. It's a female word.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for the woke to actually change up Spanish. I'm not trying to give a Spanish lesson here, but I've been immersing myself in Spanish. It's a very gender language. But Cartoon Network, though, they decided to go super duper woke for this whole Trans Day of Visibility. Now, who's supposed to be watching Cartoon Network? Children. But they want to groom these children to be activists and confuse them about their pronouns. They and them is not something any individual person should be called. Like me and you together, we are we. But if somebody else was referring to us, they would say they because it's more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
This is insane. Look at this tweet. I'm just going to scroll down here. And this is what Cartoon Network actually put out. This is on March 30th here. They say addressing someone using their pronouns and name shows you respect them as their authentic self. We celebrate the journey of our trans and gender non-conforming friends on this hashtag Transgender Day of Visibility. I'm sorry, but I've never actually addressed my friends by their name and then their pronouns. I've never introduced myself by my name and my pronouns.
Well, to them, it's like respect, but I mean, I do respect them as a person, but you have to tell these children the truth first about,
biology is a real thing.
Yeah, not the woke biology.
No, not the woke biology. But Cartoon Network seems to be all in on this. I mean, kids at this age, the kids they're trying to get to, really can't even probably read. You know, I haven't watched on Cartoon Network. You know, I'm an older guy, so that wasn't even a Cartoon Network I believe when I was a kid. So anyway, do you watch Cartoon Network? No. This is all propaganda being pushed on kids. Have you known anybody to actually go by the pronouns they and them?
No.
What about Z, Zer, or whatever it is? That's weird. I don't even know what that means.
Z, Zer.
Yeah, like Z-E and I think like Z-I-R. Because this is actually a video here. I'm not going to play it. It's kind of irrelevant. But right here, this is over here on Twitter. And on that clip, part of it, it says, this one here, "Hi, my name is Cam." My pronouns are they, them. And then you have this next kid right here. Wow, I thought there was only she, her, and he, him. Well, it is. The they, them thing, I don't know who came up with that just to steal, more than one person for themselves. I have no idea. The next person, I'm Alex. Mine are they, them too. I feel seen.
It just feel like they're really confused about their identity and who they are.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to confuse people with that. Wait a minute, not all of a sudden now, look at this. First of all, this person in the middle thought that there was only she, her, and he, him. Didn't even know about the other pronouns, but now all of a sudden, look, I'm Chloe. The pronouns that describe my identity are she, her. Cool. Okay, well, that person there already was a she, her. Okay, so they decided to actually go out there and name their pronouns anyway. And then there's more stuff here. Let's see here. I'll just pull it up to where they all show up. This person says, thanks, y'all. When people use my pronouns, I feel respected, safe, and included.
No, it's not.
I never thought that, hey, somebody needs to use my pronouns to make me feel safe. Who thinks like that?
Why does it make them safe?
I mean, I'd rather people just use my name.
Well, in a way, nowadays I can understand where people, they do hate, transgender and stuff like that.
Well, I don't think people necessarily hate transgenders. I think that
Well, I think there's people out there because there's people out there who hate gay and lesbian.
But there's people out there that hate everybody.
Well,
but in general, people aren't out there hating transgender people. They're hating the ideology pushed on kids.
Yeah.
That they're actively going out there doing this stuff. And when you see stuff like this is actively grooming kids to question their gender identity. Because they're going to look at this, they're going to be like, they, them, what is that? And that's basically somebody, let's say like a biological male. They're a biological male and they see this stuff and they're like, wait a minute. I like this character here. They're identifying as they. That means they don't feel like a male. They don't feel like a female. Therefore, me as a little kid, I feel the same way. I am now they, them as well. Because I want to be like my favorite character on TV. I don't want to be a boy. I don't want to be a girl. That's the grooming process right there. Cartoon Network is actively doing this to children.
It sometimes reminds me that, when someone, create a robot and you heard that, some humans, they married their own robot, right?
Seen that in movies.
Yeah, no, but there's also news where they fall in love with AI.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's probably going to be the future. That's scary.
Yeah, and they create their, talk to a AI and name the AI a certain name, and it gives them, even like either a male or female.
Yeah.
And even though they are just, robot, they are AI, they have no, gender, but they
program them that way to have it.
So it just reminds me.
Well, it's kind of like they're trying to like reprogram your children.
Yeah.
In a way, I guess you could say that. Then this other person down here, I believe this was Chloe. Yes, your pronouns reflect you. I've learned something new today. Okay. What else does it say here? Hey, Stephanie, this is my friend Alex. Hi, Alex. I'm Stephanie. My pronouns are they. People do not introduce themselves like that.
No.
I don't introduce myself like, for example, hey, I'm Bob, he, him. Nobody does that. It's not normal. I've never known anybody to actually do that. This is woke propaganda right here. And I believe, what is, oh my goodness, look at this here. For more support, check out NBJC's resources, National Black Justice Coalition. What does that even have to do with anything? Not like this comment here from David Webb. Says, how about we teach kids pronouns and their proper language use before you try to indoctrinate them into some BS pronoun crap? Yeah, I'm giving him a like right there. Yeah, this is indoctrination right here.
Yeah, I think, especially, parents need to really teach their children, or sit down and explain to them, the male and female thing.
Yeah, and you know what? Before this woke identity, it was more of a natural process. You didn't really necessarily need to go out there and actively talk to your kids like that, but I guess you do need to now because of the propaganda being pushed on them.
Yeah, but the problem is there's evidence that if you're, whether you're a guy or girl,
yeah,
and there's, they just want to push that aside. I
yeah,
guess.
because naturally as kids as boys or girls, the boys are naturally going to want to be boys. That's the way we're wired. Girls they're going to want to be women. We're wired that way. That is natural right there. But when you push stuff in the faces of little kids, you're indoctrinating them and you're grooming them right here. And I highly recommend that you stop letting your kids watch Cartoon Network. I'm stunned by this right here. Stunned. You got anything else you want to add to this? I think I am fresh out of talking about this.
Yeah, like the person who did the shooting. Like on Breitbart, there's one news that her family background was like Christian and they rejected her or something like that.
The shooter actually went to that school, went to that Christian school. And there was a whole manifesto as to the reason why she actually did it, but they have not released it yet. So we don't know exactly why.
For they have not released yet. Check it out.
See, that's the downfall of actually having Apple computers right there. So I didn't even say call Siri's name, but anyway. So,
but I think, I understand, it's very hurtful when, others, or your friends, family reject you, who you are. But I guess,
actually, I believe this person was actually under the care of a doctor, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I don't know all the details on that.
No, but in general, there's, maybe some kids, who feel rejected and feel hurt like that. And I guess, like, if you really, like, consider them as good friends, you don't reject them, but you tell them the truth.
Yeah. But this person was 28 years old. This person's 28 years old, a grown-up. This wasn't a kid right here. I don't know the family life of that kid. I really don't. But when it comes to stuff like this is dangerous propaganda right here. Because we know that normal parents are not going for this stuff. This they-them stuff. They're not going to go for it. And I believe this is probably going to be used to actually turn kids against their parents. That's what I think. So, well, that's going to wrap it up, guys. We will be back on not Friday. Today's Monday. I got my days confused. Wednesday. We'll be back here with another video, guys. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.